Data migration can be quite confusing, but if we break it down, the data part of data migration is really the information you have in your organization that helps you manage your customers and your business successfully. And the migration part is to take that information and to put it in a way where it transfers into the PlotBox system so you can do the same thing but in a different system. And essentially, even though it can be quite complicated at the start, the process itself can be broken down into what I would call 4 easy steps. The first thing really is to analyze the data to make sure that we understand how you use it, how you categorize it, and the terminology in that data. The second step really then is to prepare that data so it can move from one system to another into the PlotBox system seamlessly. The third aspect really is then to test it to make sure that whatever we are working with in terms of the principles of how we've constructed your data works and works in the way that you require it to work. And the third aspect, the final aspect, sorry, is then to really go ahead and conduct the migration so that the PlotBox system is ready for you to use. Your data is the most fundamental part or asset of your organization. It connects us to your customers. It tells us who your customers are, what's important for them. It connects us to your organization. So it tells us how you run your organization financially, from a reporting point of view, in some instances, how you work and manage your employees. The other aspect of data, and the reason why it's critical, is that the data journey never stops. You are creating new data every day, whether that be new customers, whether it be new financial information, whether it be new plots and new land information that goes into the mapping modules. So it's fundamental to everything you're doing now, and it's fundamental to everything that you will be doing. And it's really important because it unites the old way of working to the new way of working and allows you to grow accordingly. So it's not something that we take lightly, and it's not something that you should take lightly. It's something that should be done properly. We should take our time to make sure that the data aspect of your journey is really, really well cared for. Digital transformation and organizational change in reality go hand in hand. They're one and the same. You can't have digital transformation without changing your organization at a cultural level and at a process level. It's really important that we understand the journey that you need to move towards, but what fundamentally doesn't change during digital transformation is the data. It's about connecting the dots. So understanding how your data behaved and acted previously and understanding how it needs to act in the future. But everything else around it will change. And PlotBox is a real enabler to actually make that change happen at a process level and hopefully at a cultural level. So to change the way that you engage with your users, to change the way that you engage with your customers, to allow you to grow and to adopt best practice. Partnership as part of digital transformation and as part of data migration is fundamental to the success of any organizational change. The reason why is that no one change is the same. Everybody and every organization has certain things that they do differently. But what's important is that there's some kind of unifying factor which connects the two organizations together. What PlotBox has is the experience that comes with doing multiple digital transformations and multiple changes in multiple environments. And that experience in itself will lend itself to us being able to assist you and help you in how to actually come on to this journey. A lot of organizations that we deal with don't have their own IT functions and they don't have specialist data people. We do. And therefore, as part of the partnership that we offer, it's very important that some of those resources and expertise become integral to how your organization goes through the change and the transformation required. The PlotBox difference for me is really about how PlotBox really values your relationship as our customer. But more importantly, what we do is value the relationship that you have with your customer. So in order to make that seamless, we have our in-house expertise and our internal teams who are capable both technically in terms of the skills that they have, but they also understand the collective vision that we're all trying to achieve in the industry that we're in and in the partnership that we have together. So it's really important that we take the time to understand, take the time to really understand the purpose behind what the data is going to be used for, what the change needs to happen, and the transformation that needs to take place, and to make sure above anything that we value what we bring to those customers at the end of the day.